So, the teaching, therefore, of Namo Amida Butsu basically says that I, Namo, take refuge because I'm in trouble, I'm in big doo-doo, which means First Noble Truth, right? Life can really suck. That's kind of what we're trying to run away from. 2, hopefully a life that doesn't suck quite as much. So I take refuge in this universal truth, Amida Buddha, of wisdom and compassion, because I don't know the first thing about how to get myself out of trouble. I just know I'm in trouble. Meaning shit happens. When we're alive as human beings, shit happens. Okay? So then what happens next? Gyo, practice, right? What is this practice? It's not our practice, at least from an orthodox perspective of Jodo Shinshu. It is Amida's practice. And Amida's practice is directed to us, i.e. Echo, to save us from ourselves. So Amida has sometimes, well, at least in my own case, sometimes carries a big stick and hits me on the head saying, you idiot, how come you didn't see this? Okay, wake up. I fondly remember when I was studying Zen, we did this traditional retreat, Soto Zen, where we face the wall, and Roshi walks around with this big, huge kyosaku stick. It's a flat stick that stings like heck when you offer your shoulder, and bah, bah, you get hit here, and it like wakes you up, and your head rolls off. It's like, whoa, that was so refreshing because it's just pain. No more thoughts, no more monkey mind, at least for the time being. But anyway, it's a form of awakening, if you will, that happens to some of us, especially the ones that are pretty dense, like myself, which requires a big stick to wake me up to get out of bed. It happens to a lot of people, too. We call it trauma, right? Sometimes it really hurts, and then it hurts for a long time. And a lot of times that's kind of how we get in big doo-doo, is that we stay sort of in that hell for years, as we know a lot of trauma does to people. Sometimes awakening also occurs through very gentle means. So it could be, kindness that was shown to us by somebody when we're really in our own head, entertaining all kinds of destructive thoughts. Or it could be kindness manifesting in very concrete terms, like your hotel room after a long journey, or a breath mint, when you've kept your mouth closed for so long you can't even stand your own breath, that type of thing. I'd like to try to illustrate how Amida's compassion does not have to be this huge awakening, this, oh wow, it could be all these little bitty things that we just kind of gloss over because, we're so self-absorbed in many ways. And the reason we're self-absorbed is because there's something that hurts in there that we don't want to share, or you want to guard, so we don't get hurt again. But anyway, the practice is not our practice. And by that I mean the practice of awakening is not our job, really, because how can a foolish being unfoolish itself? It's the work of wisdom that wakes up the foolishness to its own foolishness. And this is what we consider wisdom in Jodo Shinshu, is waking up to our foolishness. Bakatare. All right.